Hi, by the time you're seeing this video, we are only a few days away from Valentine's Day. So let's try to make this Valentine's Day special. I mean, this is something that even the husbands out there can do to make their wives feel special, or their girlfriends on Valentine's Day. We are making sort of an Americanized version of a Black Forest cake in the shape of a heart. Now, just to show you real quick, I'm going to be using this heart-shaped pan that I got from Target. They're not sponsoring this. I do not have it as an affiliate link. I just happened to get it at Target, so I know that that's where you can get it. They still had a supply of them, so you might be able to find it there in the seasonal section. Moving on, starting with my bowl from my blender, I'm going to be adding some flour. Now, the proportions are going to be down below in the description. And I have to make sure that I give recognition where recognition is due. This recipe comes to me from Australia, from one of our longtime viewers, Paul. Paul, thank you for this. I've tried to do this before. I really screwed it up. I am being extra careful as I do it this time. I'm even measuring things in grams, but I should have both the grams and the conversion table down below in the description. Now, to that flour, I'm adding a lot of castor sugar, which is a fine granulated sugar, but still a granulated sugar. To that, I'm adding baking powder, baking soda, cocoa mix, adding oil, cream, heavy whipping cream. Now you could probably also get by with half and half in this, but I'm using heavy whipping cream because I prefer cream over half and half, and it does have fewer calories and it's a little bit healthier for you, less sugar. To that, I'm adding 2 whole eggs. I'm gonna be sticking this under my blender. I always have problems with this. There we go. Adding my beater bar, lowering it down, turning it on, plugging it in, turning it on. Got it started. I like to start this slowly, speed it up, maybe not quite that much. Now, while that's beating, I'm gonna start heating up my water in the microwave. I need some boiling water for the next step. Now, to that, I'm gonna be adding some vanilla, because I almost forgot that. Okay, now I'm adding some boiling water. About 1 cup, slowly, a little bit at a time. This is gonna be a very thin batter, which is a mistake that I made the first time. You can watch my cake failure video if you wanted to see that. I used the wrong kinds of pans. I mean, the actual cake itself came out wonderfully, but I used the pans that have that little snap on the side, and it all kind of leaked out the bottom into the oven, creating kind of a mess. But what was left turned out wonderfully. I think that's plenty of time. Okay, I'm gonna be pouring this in to the mold. Now, if you were just making a regular cake, you'd want about 2 of the 8-inch molds. But since we're trying to do something for Valentine's Day, we're using 1 heart-shaped mold. Get that nice and smoothed out here. Basically, it's so thin, it's kind of self-leveling. Now, I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Gonna put that in, and it's gonna go in for about 25 to 35 minutes. To test it, you're gonna be using something like a toothpick or something along those lines that you can stick in and bring out, and when it comes out cleanly, that should tell you when it's done. And we'll be back in approximately 25 to 35 minutes. Okay, I've pulled the cake out of the oven. Now it had to stay in there for about an extra 20 minutes because it is a much thicker cake pan than your typical, 8-inch pan, which is thinner, and you double those up. Now, if you're not using a heart-shaped pan like I am using, and you're using the traditional, 2 8-inch pan methods, this will probably take you about the 25 to 35 minutes. And what I'm about to do with the cherry filling, you can do between the layers if you're going that route. But in the meantime, let's see if I can successfully get this flipped over. Now, I also had this sitting in the refrigerator initially to cool down. Then I took it out, let it rest on the counter for quite a bit of time, got a few other things done, and now I'm ready to give this a try. Let's see how it works. Ooh, so close, so close. Check this out. It's screwed up right there on the edge, but I think I can still work with this. It'll be okay. Let's see. Can I kind of salvage this a little? Plug that back on. I'll pretend that it's whole. Other than that, it came off pretty cleanly. Now, hopefully, it's not all going to drain out like a dam bursting. And I'm going to take the cherry pie filling and spread it out across the top. Got to put that one spot to the test. Maybe that's where I'll cut the first piece. But so far, this is looking great. And I'm thinking 1 can of this pie filling, I'm kind of pushing my luck here. It's going to take every bit of it. There you go. That is looking tremendous. I want to make this just a skosh bougier. So I took a cookie cutter in the shape of a heart and put tape on it. I'm going to put that right here in the center. Got a strainer, I've got some powdered sugar. We're not talking about a whole lot. Just enough to kind of dress it up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking great. Then we're going to remove that and leave another impression of a heart inside. This works out great. I don't know if you can see this. Tell you what, check this out. Use this camera. Check it out from the top. Not too shabby, right? True. Okay. Now, how does it taste? I hate to cut into this. I'm going to try to take this from the weak spot. Hopefully it's not all going to run out. Some of it will, I'm sure. Let's see how this tastes. Gunner wants a sample. He's not getting any of this, trust me. I'm sorry, folks that are more passionate about liking Gunner than me, he's not getting any of this. Sorry, we had to quiet Gunner down a little bit. Let's try this. This is so good, so good. Now, traditional Black Forest cake has a little bit of alcohol in it. This does not, so it is family friendly. So if you're doing this for your wife or your husband, got kids in the house, it's okay that they have some of this. But this is so good. You're going to love this. This is totally awesome. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like down below, maybe a subscription, and please, lots of comments. I love my comments. I will catch y'all the next time. Bye-bye.